So, this weekend is the World Cup final 2022, and two teams are playing, obviously. It's the final, it's the last one's left, and it is Argentina against France. And I tend to lean more towards Argentina for my support, but right now, I'm going to make a cocktail in support of the French. And actually, I've got a lot of sympathy for the French side, or Les Bleus, as their nickname goes. Allez les Bleus, we might say. When Arsene Wenger first came to Arsenal, we started singing, because he was French, instead of Come On You Reds, we'd sing Allez les Rouges, and Come On You Reds in French. Very funny. So what do? I stick on, I'm going to make this cocktail. I stick on the Beatles, Hey Jude, and also on blue vinyl. Look at that. But you're saying to yourself, why on earth are you playing Hey Jude and wearing an Arsenal shirt when it's the French national side? Well, actually, it's because one of my favourite players who played for Arsenal was Olivier Giroud. And it was great. Me and Lysander went to see Arsenal play against Leicester at the start of the 2017 season, and it was a backwards and forwards game. We led, then Leicester led, and then there was a tie. It was 3-3. Then in the 85th minute, I think, Olivier Giroud scored what proved to be the winner. That was a great game. Both times I've been to see Arsenal with Lysander, we've won and scoring 4 goals each time. The other time was against Wigan. But anyway, he has a song, or had a song when he played for Arsenal, and it was based on Hey Jude, which I'm playing here, and it was na 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 Giroud. It was fantastic. And he still does play in blue, actually, because he plays for Chelsea, or did play for Chelsea for a while, so I was all a bit sad when we lost him. Nonetheless, I am going to make a French cocktail in honour of the French team who are playing on the weekend coming up. And the drink I'm going to make is called the Very French Martini. Now, it's got ingredients that make it not a martini, just in the same way that an espresso martini is not a martini, and the porn star martini is also not a martini. This is not a martini, but it got the name. It was invented by Dick Bradsell, who also did the espresso martini, it turns out, and it's going to be in a kind of martini glass, so I think that's good enough. But it's a great drink, and I am going to make it right now. Very easy to make. It's cognac. The thing that makes it very French rather than French, the French martini, is made with vodka. This is made with cognac. And so, without dropping the lid, I am going to put in 1.5 ounces of cognac. Measure up to the line. Be very careful, remembering it's all about ratios. Then some not quite freshly squeezed pineapple juice. I mean, it's odd, but it does go, kinda, we'll see. 1.5 ounces of pineapple juice. And then we are going to go a French liqueur. It is Chateau Monet. This is like the cheap person's version of Chambord, which is black raspberry liqueur. But this doesn't need quite so much. It would get a bit overpowering if it did. We just need 1/2 ounce of that into our shaker, which I've already conveniently filled with ice. Give it a quick shake. That should do us. Na na na, Giroud. How to singing along here. Strain it into your chilled cocktail glass, martini glass, as we've decided this is, like that. And it's a very cool kind of, not quite golden brown, but almost. But it's not really blue, but that's okay. It's very French with the cognac and the Chateau Monet in it. And I'm going to garnish this. The recipe I saw called for a raspberry, but I actually think a wedge of pineapple does the trick. Okay, let's see what we've got. Ah, très bien. Allez le rouge. Cheers.